There are things we see but never truly understand. Silent spheres, flawless, floating in the sky, appearing without warning, vanishing without a trace. No blinking, no crashing, no sound. They're just there, watching. For centuries they were ignored, mocked, buried. But now they're being seen again. Who controls these spheres? What do they want? This isn't just another UFO story. It's a story about what happens when a mystery lasts too long and no one dares to face it. No one really knows when it all began, but since ancient times, spherical objects have appeared in the skies. In sacred texts, Renaissance paintings, and battlefield reports. In recent years, sightings have surged, and these aren't just distant lights. They are metallic orbs, perfectly symmetrical, moving with intelligence, seen by fighter pilots, hunters, satellites, and even astronauts. The US government, through recently declassified documents, confirmed these spheres are real, and they don't know where they come from. The most well-known of them became known as the metallic orb. In drone footage captured by the military, it crosses the sky at high speed, making impossible turns, as if it were exploring or spying. But perhaps the most disturbing thing is this: they never interact. They only observe, then they vanish. The first official response came in 2023, when the United States government publicly confirmed that unidentified anomalous objects had been recorded frequently in recent years. But instead of calming the public, it only deepened the unease. After all, if the military doesn't know what they are, who does? Some members of Congress demanded transparency. Others called for absolute silence. Among civilians, theories multiplied. Were they probes, alien drones, or perhaps human technology still kept secret? But one thing remains unexplained. Why do these spheres appear all over the world, in different eras, always following the same pattern? A constant, silent presence, almost as if they've been watching us for far longer than we realize. What if these spheres have been among us for thousands of years? There are visual records that seem to depict spherical flying objects in cave paintings, religious murals, and even medieval manuscripts. Some researchers suggest they might be the same phenomenon reported throughout history under different names: angels, the eyes of God, falling stars, or even celestial spirits. Others go further, claiming these spheres are observation tools, probes sent by higher intelligences that simply monitor us without making contact. But why? Are we being evaluated? Or are they merely tracking our development, like scientists watching an experiment from afar? Whatever the origin may be, the recurrence of this pattern across different cultures and timelines suggests there is something much greater behind these events. They don't appear by accident. These spheres show up whenever something significant is happening. Conflicts, global shifts, advancements we don't yet understand. And we're not just talking about modern rumors. We're talking about ancient records, Renaissance paintings, wartime testimonies, military files. They've always been here, as if they were silent witnesses to everything humanity refuses to acknowledge. But why? Let me be clear. What comes next is just a personal reflection. It's not a proven theory, not a scientific fact. It's simply the way I see all this after everything we've just explored. When I look at these reports, spanning centuries from ancient scriptures to declassified footage, I just can't believe we're seeing something made by humans. Not when these spheres were described long before radar even existed. Not when they appear in religious paintings, floating over impossible scenes. And certainly not now, when no nation claims to possess anything remotely similar. If they were wouldn't we have seen them used in wars? Wouldn't some country have showcased them as a sign of power? But instead they remain hidden, silent, observing. And that's what disturbs me the most. Because if it were the other way around, if humanity discovered intelligent life on another planet, say Mars, would we really just watch for millennia without ever making contact? That kind of patience doesn't seem human. It feels like something beyond us. And if you're still watching, it means you're one of the few who feel it too. that this world is far more mysterious than we're led to believe. Subscribe. This channel was made for people like you.